Phrasal verbs. Take. Phrasal verbs are very common in English. A phrasal verb uses 2 or 3 words from different grammatical categories, such as a verb and a preposition, or a verb and an adverb, to form a new verb. There are many phrasal verbs, and one way to practice them is by grouping them based on the verb used. In this lesson, we will look at examples of several phrasal verbs that use the verb take. Phrasal verbs can be conjugated into any tense, just like a normal verb. However, only the base verb, in this case take, changes. The additional word, like preposition or adverb, remains the same. For example, take plus preposition, take plus adverb. Here are some examples with take. Take after. This is a phrasal verb. It means to be similar to someone in appearance or character, especially a family member. Example, he takes after his dad. Take apart. This means to separate something into its different parts. We had to take the bed frame apart to fit it in the moving truck. Take away. This has 3 different meanings. First, to buy food from a restaurant and eat it elsewhere. Second, to subtract a number or amount. Or to remove something. First, let's get Indian takeaway tonight. So here we're talking about Indian food. You go to the restaurant and you buy it and you take it back home. You don't eat it at the restaurant. Number 2, 5 take away 2 is 3. So that means 5 minus 2 equals 3. I took away the sock from my dog. Take up. This has 2 meanings. Spend time doing something regularly, such as a hobby, or to use space, time, or effort. Example 1. Last year, I took up knitting. The couch takes up too much space. Take off. 3 meanings. First, not go to work, but with permission. Second, to become successful or popular very suddenly. 3, to suddenly leave somewhere informally. First, example, I took off work on Monday to have a long weekend. Second, his music career really took off in the 90s. Well, I have to take off now. Bye. Take down. First meaning, reach up and get something from a high place and take it down. 2, to write down a piece of information. 3, to dismantle a structure. Dismantle is take apart, take down, destroy. Number 1, I took down the decorations from the attic. So the attic is really high, we take them down. Number 2, let me take down your order. So a waitress has a piece of paper and you say 1 Coca-Cola, 1 sandwich. They take it down. They write it. 3, we took down the Christmas tree in January. Take out. 4 meanings. To obtain something official, such as a loan, license, or insurance policy. 2, to buy food from a restaurant and eat it elsewhere. 3, go somewhere with someone. You usually invite them and pay. 4, to treat someone badly because you feel upset or angry. Example number 1, I took out several loans in college. 2, I took out food from the burger place yesterday. 3, he took me out on a date last week. 4, don't take it out on me. More examples. This one is take over. This one means to seize power, control, or to get power. I'll take over from here, okay? So maybe you have a project at work and you're not doing a good job. So somebody else comes in and they take over. Sometimes in history, another country comes into a different country and they take over. Their government takes over control. Take back. It means to return something to the place you bought it. Or 2, admitting something you said or thought was wrong. 3, reminds you of a time in your past. Example 1. I had to take back the dress because it was too small for me. 2. I take back what I said when I was angry. 3. This song really takes me back. Wow. Makes you think of the past. Next, take in. It means to allow someone to stay in your house or country. 2. To pay attention to, understand something. 3. To make clothing smaller or tighter. Example 1. The country took in a lot of immigrants this year. 2. Take it all in so you remember it forever. 3. I had to take my jeans in after losing weight. Example sentences. Sometimes, when you take something apart, you understand it better. We have to stop a moment to take in the view. You had to take off early from the party. Where did you go? I had to take out the trash as one of my childhood chores. She takes after her mom. They are nearly the same person.